Mikel Arteta wanted to make it borderline impossible for Atletico Madrid to create clear chances against Arsenal's compact defense, while exploiting transitions and set pieces in this Champions League semi-final second leg. Let's briefly cover both teams' approaches before we explore how Arsenal edged Atletico 1-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate, to reach their first Champions League final in 20 years. Both sides stayed true to their identities from the first leg. Arsenal set up to control the game with high intensity out of possession and quick attacks, while Atletico looked to frustrate, defend deep, and hit on the counter or from set pieces. Arteta's men essentially played with disciplined midfield control and wide threats, pressing high to disrupt Atletico's build-up. Right from the start, Arsenal's objective when pressing made Atletico's deep-lying playmakers less effective. With Arsenal committing players forward intelligently, it was vital that Atletico's midfield maintained shape. But gaps appeared. Now let's talk about the real damage done by Arsenal's attacking setup. Bukayo Saka and Victor Gyökeres positioned themselves to form dangerous combinations, requiring Atletico defenders to stay static or risk leaving space in behind. When movement was added, it became borderline impossible to cover every threat. This pattern was present throughout. Notice how Arsenal occupied Atletico's markers, creating pockets for passes or runs. Saka's positioning dragged defenders, widening gaps for others. On top of that, Arsenal's focus on staying compact centrally occupied Atletico's defense, forcing them to worry about players between the lines. Because of that, Arsenal's fullbacks in wide areas could be exploited with less pressure at times. Although Arsenal dominated much of the possession and territory, the decisive moment came from their tactics without the ball too, winning it high and transitioning fast. Arsenal's high press and organization rendered Atletico's key attackers quiet for long periods. Their midfield stayed narrow and disciplined, limiting space in central areas and forcing Atletico wide where they could be trapped and countered. In the 44th minute, this approach paid off as Arsenal broke through, with Saka pouncing on the opportunity for the only goal of the game. Atletico showed some fight and tried to exploit moments, but Arsenal's structure held firm, especially in the second half where they defended resolutely. Even as Atletico pushed late, Arsenal remained too organized and clinical in key moments. This final score is a result of Arsenal being tactically superior on the night, rather than Atletico being poor. Arteta's plan was on another level. Arsenal advanced to the final.
Atletico Madrid more decisive in the duels, and as we have said before the game, they had to go to the final. They need to be strong defensively. They didn't concede a goal tonight, and they played against a team who for 45 minutes had absolutely to score a goal. They didn't give a chance away. I believe it shows how strong Arsenal is defensively and disciplined, as well a little bit the limitations of Atletico Madrid creativity-wise, and the speed of a combination in the final third for Atletico Madrid was not good enough and not quick enough. And at the end of the day, a very well deserved. Over the two legs, I think was no doubt Arsenal was the better team. And they celebrate well tonight, what is normal, but you want more to focus already on final and the next game, the celebration is deserved and happiness is normal, absolutely normal. But now the next step is, of course, to go to the final and win it.